Earlier today, God gave me another word to give you guys, but I had to record it over and over and over again, and nothing was working. I recorded it 5 different times, and it kept just disappearing. And I was so frustrated, but nevertheless, God gave me actually a second, deeper part to the revelation to share. So here I am trying once more to put this out. If you just started following me or you've seen my recent videos, you know that I've mentioned that I know God has called me to move, and I've been doing this in faith. I put in my notice with my landlord. I've paid for boxes, and I've started the packing process, even though I don't even know where I'm going to go. But God spoke to me very clear this morning as I was kind of going in each room and mapping out and planning how I was going to pack certain things. I was in here in my kids' room, right? I'm looking around, and I was considering how am I going to pack so I can still leave some of their toys out and things like that. Well, I heard very loud and clear God said to me, this will be the last room you pack. And then I imagined myself in the new place, and the first one you establish. This will be the last room you pack and the first one you establish. I knew immediately that my heart felt agreement to that. My heart felt in alignment to that. But I couldn't quite fully understand why that would be. So I asked God, I'm like, reveal to me, why is it that even without understanding this, I fully agree that that's what I'm going to do? It is because I love my children. So for context, I live in a 2-bedroom apartment. I have 3 children. My youngest, you might hear him in the background. He's in my room right now. My youngest is 9 months old. He sleeps in my room. And then my 6-year-old and 2-year-old, they share this room. They share this bed. Well, I love my children, and no matter where we go, I want them to feel safe, secure, and established. When God first gave me that revelation, I actually teared up. The very first time I recorded this and understood what God was saying to me, I was tearing up because I thought, how profound, how loving is it that if I, an earthly mother, want my children to feel established, how much more does the Father want for you? So quite literally, until the day it is time for us to move, I'm going to leave their room as it is. And ooh, y'all better sit because you're about to catch the deeper part of the revelation, and it's exciting. I'm going to leave their room just how it is. Posters on the wall, their little decorations, our little Easter egg bugs that we made, that we hung up together, all of their things. I'm going to leave it as it is. Because realistically, it'll only take me 2 to 3 hours to pack up their entire room the day of. So I'm going to leave their room as it is. And then when I get to where we're going, I am going to unpack their room first and establish it first. All their posters and their things are going to go back up on the walls, and it's going to feel like, home, and everything has its place immediately. Now, for some additional context, my daughter is 6 years old. She's autistic like myself, so I did go ahead and pre-warn her out of love. And somebody better catch this. God does this too for us. I pre-warned her in advance what we were going to be doing. I told her in advance, hey, we're going to be moving soon, so you're going to see me start to pack up some things. This helps her to feel secure and safe. So do not despise the fact that God tells you in advance what to expect and what you're doing. He loves you. And not only is it so that you know what to expect and what is about to come, but it's also to give you hope. My daughter immediately felt excitement and hope for what is to come. She doesn't know what the next place is going to look like either. But when I said, it may still be a 2-bedroom, but it's going to be more space, and it's going to have some of the things that I've asked the Lord for, and great neighbors and more yard for them to play in, things like that. She immediately felt hope, and this should be the case for you too. Now, buckle up, because here's the second deeper part of the revelation that he gave me after all these attempts of recording. So now I thank God for the delay, because he gave me more to give you all. He pointed something out to me. I have shivers right now. I have the chills all over. So imagine you were my children, okay? And this was your room, your environment. So the case for my kids is this. Even though I'm going to be moving in the background, in the living room, the kitchen, my bedroom, all of those things I'm going to start packing up. And they'll see that, sure. But here in their environment, their little world, this is going to stay just as it is until suddenly, we will be in a new space. And even there, when they come back to me from their dads, When they come back home from their dad's and to our new house, they will have their room already set up. Somebody should already be catching this. All right, listen. Your environment may look the same. Your environment may not change right in front of your eyes. The things, the circumstances you're sitting in, you may see nothing changing, yet God is moving you. Yet God is packing behind the scenes. Yet God is preparing a new thing. Do you not perceive it? Do you not perceive it? Because outside of this room, there will be things going on. But inside of this room, my children's environment, right? Everything will look the same until suddenly we will be in our new home and their things will be there and they will be established. And I love them so much. I want them to feel established even when I'm moving, even when I'm working, even where we're not yet where we're going. I want them to feel secure. And if I feel that way for my children, how much more does God for you?